Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, live on S3 as we celebrate Africa Day. We've traveled all across the continent this morning. Honestly, have explored some of the most beautiful things about our lovely continent. Now, Ethiopia is where we're stopping now. Oh, yes. It is considered to be the birthplace of coffee culture. And it is thought that coffee was discovered in Ethiopia, in fact, as long ago as the 9th century. And today, over 12 million people in Ethiopia are involved in the cultivation and picking of coffee. And coffee remains a central part of Ethiopian culture. And you can see why. It's been a consistent and a constant part of their culture.
Yeah, we've often spoken about some of the beautiful flavors that come through from this region. And just like they did thousands of years ago, Ethiopians still consider the coffee ceremony as a crucial tenet of friendship as well as respect. It's so important, in fact, that it is performed for any visitor, no matter the time of the day. So today we are lucky enough to have a representative from Timbuktu Coffee and Observatory taking us through a beautiful demonstration of what we would like to call a celebration. And Helen is standing by with us right now, and you've got some beautiful, I love your look, I love this garment. Is this something traditional? Is it part of the culture?
Yeah, it's a traditional Ethiopian dress, yeah.
What's it called? A tupan?
Agallips. It's calling agallips, but it's Ethiopian traditional. They're made in cotton.
Oh, wow.
It's stunning.
Stunning, Helen. When would you wear something like this? Special occasions only, or when you just want to look beautiful?
No, it's only in a special occasion because it's white and it's not easy also to prepare every day to wearing this kind of clothes.
Of
Of course. Well, look, we're here to talk about coffee, of course, and coffee being one of the companies that you come from as well, but also something that's celebrated in your region. But maybe you can talk to me about the coffee and maybe the coffee company as well. What is the purpose of it all?
In Ethiopia or no?
Yeah, the coffee ceremony.
Yes,
when
in
you have coffee
Ethiopia.
ceremony. Yes.
Yeah, in Ethiopia, when anybody is coming in your house, it's the first step to do to prepare a coffee. That's a culture, deep culture, and most part in Ethiopia. And then if you go in the southern part of Ethiopia, it's growing a lot of coffee beans, and it's a deep culture. The people to invite the people because it doesn't make only one coffee cup and finish. You make 3 times to make it that coffee. Maximum you need 40 to 45 minutes.
And I know that during the coffee ceremony, you've got families gathering around, and then you've got is it the jabena?
Jabena. Jabena means that's a coffee pot. That's calling, and it's made with.
Pot. And you gather around as a family, sit around for good coffee, and you do this for neighbors and relatives who are visiting as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what makes traditional Ethiopian coffee so different from all the other coffees that we've come to know from the rest of the world.
In Ethiopia, the coffees, when you make a coffee, it is not only to drink a coffee, to meeting also. When the people is coming, gathering, and we meeting about any problem, any family issue, a celebration, everything to be a gathering, the people that's in Ethiopia to make a coffee. And other things is different from other now. For example, when in Ethiopia, coffee doesn't prepare within 2 minutes, like espresso or cappuccino. When you make
How do you do it?
It's a long process because it's if you see this coffee is a green coffee, you roast it the way, and this one is coffee is green, roasted until coming brown.
So they go from these are green coffee beans. I've never seen anything like they still smell like they're raw.
Oh wow,
raw. So what do you then do with them?
That's you roasted in traditional way. You use it with the fire and the charcoal. You roast it slowly. Make maybe 10 to 12 minutes to prepare that. Be ready.
It's an experience. It's not just pouring.
It's not only coffee.
We have to give it a taste. Where's Jabena?
Jabena, she's busy preparing.
Jabena is busy and it's happening there. Okay, cool. So we have to taste the coffee. Where are we going to taste the coffee? Is it being prepared for us right now?
Prepare,
Maybe I can ask you while the coffee is being prepared, because something I notice is obviously the variation or the difference in our cultures. For us, more maybe like in a Western sense, the coffee we often serve with like a tea, something sweet like a cake or a muffin. What would you serve your coffee with when you do have your guests over?
We have some things like a bread, traditional bread is calling kita or ambasha, whatever we prepare, and injera. There is calling injera also, the Ethiopian flat bread.
Yes, we saw injera. We actually ate some injera earlier on. Yes.
That one is a different kind of a breakfast will be prepared with the food, popcorn.
Is there a specific time of the day where coffee consumption, where you drink coffee, is it for, because in the mornings, for South Africans at least, coffee is more common right around that time of the day, but you can have it any time. For you, is it a breakfast thing? Is it a lunch thing? Is it an anytime thing?
Mostly it's morning, but it's anytime. Even in the night, if someone is coming in your home,
Yeah.
you make it a coffee. Doesn't say, oh, I'm not sleep or whatever. You drink it. But
Even at night?
Yeah,
And
even
you
at
manage
night.
to sleep?
yeah.
With
of
this
course.
strong coffee?
Of course.
Come on.
But I love the tradition though, because if you really think about it, it's actually quite awesome to be able to have this tradition where when people are invited to your home, you know,
Yeah.
often you invite them to the home and you give them a gift or something.
Yes.
This is a beautiful gift. This is a
Yeah.
beautiful opportunity to obviously share that love. And like you were saying earlier, it spreads. So it's not just one person.
Not only thinking about the sleeping or anything.
Yeah.
That is time to gathering and speaking with the people because you will let
connecting.
connection. Yeah, that's a part.
Wangeta is here, because you came here with a
Even
lady,
is-
Wangeta. Huh?
Even to eat the food, you cannot eat like now. The difference in Ethiopia, you cannot eat the food your plate. You will use it in one big plate
you
and
share.
share it. That's
I
a part
love
of
the
sharing.
culture.
I love that culture.
Sharing, yeah.
I'm
Where's
just trying to
Wangeta?
see if we can, if the coffee's prepared in time, because
Yeah.
I'm dying. I know Tabisa and I are standing by,
Yeah,
hoping to
to have
hopefully,
it.
if this gets roasted in time, we can maybe try a little hand at some of
Yeah.
this flavor. How would you just? I mean, you've had some Ethiopian coffee before.
have.
We've had a lovely opportunity as well to also
have.
taste it. Have you had coffees besides your own? Or I know this is probably an unfair question, but I'm sure that you prefer Ethiopian coffee amongst the rest of the world, right?
Yeah.
It's an easy question to ask.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so, it looks like
Wangeta
the
is
coffee
here.
has been brewed. It looks like it's been
Ah,
roasted.
there is Jebena. Jebena is here. This is Wangeta. Her name is Wangeta, but Jebena is what they call the pot, right?
Yes,
That's not
yes,
her
yes.
name.
What is the...
Oh, I'm very excited about this. Who prepares the coffee traditionally? Is it the ladies or the
Yes.
gents? Who
No,
does
no,
it?
no. It's a lady. Doesn't allow any man to prepare in not only in Ethiopia, in any African country.
Yeah.
Mostly they prepare a woman because
Okay.
it doesn't allowed.
Yeah, but I think it's because there's nothing like a woman's touch.
Yeah.
That love that you make, the love that you make the coffee with is different completely. But please, maybe pour it for us so that we
Yeah.
go through this experience.
All right.
So when you pour it, is there a specific
Yes,
way?
yes, yeah. Because you need to keep it like this to be settled. Because the coffee is inside and it's boil the water. You need a couple of minutes to settle the coffee and they make it slowly to put it
Oh,
slowly.
but look, the aromas. Oh,
Okay.
Helen, I can
Yeah.
smell that strong burst of coffee flavor. It is so robust. I love it. And we know that, of course, it's robust in taste and complexity as well, and stature among the world's coffee communities. And we know that Ethiopian coffees definitely could well be your next Java obsession. So maybe go to the Timbuktu coffee shop and do try out this experience. I think it's a one-of-a-kind experience, without a doubt.
There we go.
Do you want to go,
Of course,
Riley?
celebrating Africa Day too. This is the best part of this morning. And
I
look,
didn't
and
put it the sugar if you like, guys. You put the sugar.
I think we're gonna
Okay,
stay.
yes, I'm going to have some sugar.
You are?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know me. You know me.
The smell's already rich aroma, robust indeed. I don't think I'm gonna do any sugar with mine, but it's quite hot.
It's like spices. It smells like a combination of spices.
Ooh.
It's like spicy, ne?
Yeah, no, it doesn't put any spice.
Tapiso, get ready, my friend.
Yep, I
I'm
am
getting
getting ready.
rich
You need to
tones,
wait some minute to settle.
I must give it a minute to settle.
strong blend.
Okay,
It's very
cool.
robust. At the same time,
Well,
so
listen.
much flavor in it as well. Oh,
That's quite a bit to experience with Ethiopian coffee, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. But while we get into it and really do allow it to settle and mix all together, here's Abavuki with another sizzling performance.